Hey! Steven, look up. We're on camera.
Finally.
Scorpion. It is the yak. I guess we got through it. We restarted. I don't know why it took us 20 minutes to decide to restart, but that's Pete. Pete's a goddamn idiot.
Classic Pete.
Hey, no, it didn't take 2 minutes. It did not take you 2 minutes. You were back there for like 20 minutes looking at shit, Pete.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody. I don't know. I guess everybody. Okay, all right.
Oh, Pete just
whoa.
flipped you
Oh,
off.
fuck you, Pete.
You off.
It's an HR violation.
Yep. That's like a shove of the mind.
Yes.
Mind,
in
yeah.
that hallway.
Yes. It's a symbolic shove.
Right.
It's what you're doing. You're not actually shoving me, but you're shoving
Same
your.
thing to you that
He's implying if he was closer to you, he
He
would
would've
have shoved
shoved
you.
Would have shoved me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Liver King's on steroids.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
Spending $12,000 a month on steroids.
That son of a bitch.
Isn't that like it's pretty like unethical to like doing steroids is fine. A lot of people do steroids,
Do
but to act
they?
like it's I mean, a lot of people that like are in like, I mean,
The Rock.
if you're that big, you're most likely on steroids. Like what he looks like, it's pretty impossible to
It's
achieve.
fine to be on
that.
steroids, but to
But to lie and say you're not, and then have like people thinking that if you eat raw eggs and raw meat,
And
you're gonna
buy
look
his.
like him.
He had a system
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
selling.
he
was
sold
making
his
a ton of
brand
money
as
off
being
it.
all natural and eating liver and shit like that, or eating whatever,
Yeah.
eating all
Being just like all liver and raw meat and like bone marrow and
and doing
raw eggs.
and getting 3 steroid injections per day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy, it was more plates, more dates. This guy, Derek, who is an expert
I hate
on
that name.
steroids. Yeah, more plates, more dates. Anyway, he claimed that the Liver King was on steroids, but there's definitive proof now. This guy, Derek, by the way, this is a Billy football blog that I highly recommend you go check out. He does a great job with these. This guy, Derek, put together a Netflix-worthy documentary on the whole scenario about everything that he's doing. But, like, yeah, $12,000 a month.
But did
on all
Liver
this shit.
King like admit to it? Or
That
is it
was an
still just-
email that came out.
I think somebody got a hold of an email that he emailed a doctor, and he was like, "This one steroid's not working for me, and it might be because it's clashing with the other stuff." And then he listed everything he was taking.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he sent it. I guess I'm summarizing this wrong probably, but it looks like Liver King hit like a plateau. And so he sent his bodybuilding trainer. He's like, "Look, I'm taking these 15 different things.
Yeah.
I'm paying $12,000 a month, and now I'm not gaining mass or whatever. What's going on?" And so I guess those leaked then. Oh my God, he was taking $132,000 worth of HGH a year. What does that do
so
to a
bad.
penis?
It can't be great.
Can't be great.
But listen, steroids and HGH is not really a steroid, right? Like it is, but it's
No, I think HGH is like the big one.
Human growth hormone.
yeah. But I think it's like
All of your knowledge from this is Sosa McGuire, right?
it's bonds.
He said that's enough HGH to make PFT tall. The ridiculous thing is he was taking 3 different HGH boosters, and they still weren't raising the levels of his IGF, which is what makes your liver excrete. So this guy was taking so many steroids, enough to kill you at 45. So like this guy was taking so many steroids, it could have like seriously fucked him.
It will.
And killed
It
him.
is going to.
Is that why he's so orange? It's not a
Yeah.
tan. It's
Yeah.
like his liver failing.
Is
Well,
that
if you
right?
look at his gut, like anyone that like has ever seen steroid gut, like that's it.
Yes.
That's,
I remember in college it was normal for the guys
but
to
that's
take
what-
steroids.
steroid gut is when like your organs and stuff are so
abs.
big that
Yeah.
like your stomach's not flat.
Yeah.
So it's like looks like bloated all the time from steroids because his organs are just huge.
That sounds depressing now. So what do you do
Gotta
now?
fuck his career up, right?
Yeah, but now that you're caught,
Yeah.
do you just try to go back to living a normal life? Because I'm sure he's made enough money to
He's got like a lot of kids, doesn't he?
he does, and he's still. I don't know. It's a great question of what Liver King does now.
I mean, that's got to be like his worst nightmare.
Yeah.
This coming out.
Now, does he just become the face of steroids?
I don't think so because he's not taking like people like you can take steroids and like with like doctors like guidance and stuff and like not fuck yourself up, but if he's taking like way more than the recommended, like he's gonna die.
Who would be the funniest Yak member to get steroided out of their mind, and why is it Stephen Che?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I would do steroids for sure. If I got probably like in like 5 years if I started working out again.
For
Would
what?
you do it like to a responsible level? You wouldn't do it to like Liver King's level. Like I
No.
feel like there's a responsible level that you want to look pretty good, but not that.
No. But it's like, I mean, you still have to do a bunch of shit to get to that.
Right.
Can't just do steroids.
You got to do the working out and all that, but steroids helps you with that. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get tired and shit, or it's easy.
Yeah, you got to eat a fuck ton of food too.
Yeah. I'm just reading more about it on my phone. It's crazy.
You have a shirt on that says lifelong soccer fan.
Boy, am I. Kicking them balls.
Who are we playing today?
Iran.
Yes, we are.
We're going to win.
We're going to beat that
Oh.
ass. We have to win.
Are we gonna win?
Iran only has to tie, so they're going to probably play all 11 players back.
And like their lives are on the line.
Yeah,
They're probably.
That's what we should. We should start killing players if we don't win.
Yeah.
Other countries do it.
We should treat sports like a Greyhound track.
We should. We really
Really?
should. Although that's a sport, so
Well, yeah, I
you
guess.
really can't differentiate.
Mm.
I've always wanted to adopt a greyhound, but I never had the guts or the
Santa's
wherewithal to
little
do
helper.
Like like a race one or
Yeah.
like.
it. I want a greyhound. They're awesome looking dogs.
Ooh, I would say
think they're bad-looking
maybe the
dogs?
ugliest dog. Yes.
Oh,
Greyhound?
I think
Yes.
they're sweet. They got sweet little faces and sweet little
Oh,
souls.
Boston Terriers are the ugliest dogs.
Oh, I hate Boston Terriers.
They're assholes.
Our neighbor had one growing up, and it would always eat my shoelaces
They're
off my
douchebags.
feet, and I'd be like, "Help me, help me!" And they'd be like, "She's just silly."
You think a greyhound is the worst looking dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
do
not
too.
the worst, but like definitely top 3.
What's the best looking dog to you then?
A Dalmatian.
No.
Weimaraner.
Corgi,
A Weimaraner.
or golden retriever.
The worst to me are the white dogs that get the eye boogers running
Oh,
down their
yeah.
face. I fucking hate those dogs. No offense to
I
anyone.
like a good greyhound.
I would say probably like a. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Australian Shepherds.
Yes, I love those dogs. The two
Maybe-
different colored eyeballs.
Oh yeah. Golden Retriever, Bernese Mountain Dog,
Yeah.
Newfoundland dog.
Mm,
Those are cute.
toasty.
Is that the one that Erica has? Or Bernese Mountain Dog, maybe?
Probably.
Why do you doubt it?
Because Newfoundland dogs are like fucking massive.
Oh,
Oh, I think that is what
Some
she
big
got.
dogs.
Then.
She has one of those.
Beef,
They are
its name is
huge.
Beef, I
just
think.
like you.
Yeah.
No, I doubt Erica did that.
I would be
That's not a
surprised.
dog for
I've never
women.
even. I've never seen one in person.
She's got a
so.
Chihuahua.
I don't know anyone
probably,
that's
you
ever
in a
had one.
pocketbook.
Oh God, yeah, that is a beautiful dog.
They're
It's
like
a fucking
bears.
bear when it's
They're
Wow.
massive.
Oh, I love that dog.
That's next to a baby.
How do you get that dog though? Like if I wanted that right now,
I
could
think they're probably really expensive.
Yeah.
If I had to
Well,
guess.
I mean, Sass, who are you talking to?
I really don't know how you would go about acquiring a dog like that.
Francis just got a dog.
I bet he did. I bet it's a very expensive,
Beautiful
very cute, beautiful
foxhound?
dog.
Is it a foxhound?
I don't know, but he got a dog like pretty soon after getting married, which I feel like.
But I think he
don't-
already had a dog, didn't he? Or am I wrong?
I don't think so.
You don't have a dog.
Well,
No, I
sometimes
have
things
young
happen
kids.
to dogs.
I don't want a dog.
Looking at
A lot of people have young kids and dogs.
Yes, I feel like if kids are like your kid's age, dog's great. But like if we're if you're in the neighborhood of like raising very young kids where you can barely leave by themselves as it is, having another dog and another thing to worry about is just not
Yeah.
what I'd want to sign up for.
Toddlers do be grabbing.
Yeah.
They do. They just do not give a fuck.
What does your son grab?
Everything.
I like my favorite video you put out since he was born was when you were just hiking and acting like you're the calmest thing ever, and it's so nice, and it's and he's and you turn around and he's on your backpack just yanking the shit out of you.
Ripping my hair out,
yeah.
throwing
Just-
my hat, taking my glasses off, like just slamming me in the back of the head and laughing for miles. Oh yeah, we love to hike. Good time. Highly recommend.
Rhoback.
Hmm.
The best way to describe Rhoback is the best fit, best feel. We can't stop wearing Rhoback, and when it comes to quality, these guys just do not miss. They have the quarter zips, they have the hoodies, they got the joggers, they have the polos. All of it is the best available version of all of those styles of clothes. You can rock Rhoback head to toe. We've been waiting to make a huge announcement, and it's finally time. They just released performance joggers, although I guess this is old ad copy because that's come out in a while. Anyway, they released performance joggers, and they are incredible. They're functional, versatile, and comfortable. These joggers check off every box. There are a lot of joggers out there, but these are the very best, and I can attest to that. I have them, and they are quite comfortable and look good too. Use code YAK on Rhoback.com for a generous 20% off your first purchase through the end of this week. That's RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, quarter zips, and hoodies with code YAK. Rhoback joggers are here. It's time to hop on board. That felt like a minute, yeah.
5 more
I think
seconds.
so.
Rhoback. We wear it every day. We love it. It's awesome. Rhoback.com. Use code YAK.
Does your wife hear you say that a lot?
5 more seconds, or
Yeah, that felt like a minute, right? Got there?
you mean my huge tittied wife?
Yeah, fair enough. Touche.
My gigantic
You
breasted
scoundrel,
wife.
you.
How aware is she of?
Not. She doesn't consume the show. She doesn't watch the show. She doesn't interact with fans of the show. She has no idea that she is a cult figure. The mystery of her is a cult figure on the. Although
She's lovely.
she was on the. You sat with her at the
Invitational.
Invitational for a while, right?
Yes, she's an absolute delight. I'm so upset by that.
I find her to be a terrible person, and I
Ah,
don't enjoy her at all.
mhm.
So I'm glad that she met you and found
Makes
somebody
sense. 'Cause she's
like-minded.
great.
Yeah. Well, you're a bitch.
Mm.
What are we going to talk about for third? We're getting out of here right at. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel because we're getting out of here right
Can I
at.
tell another tooth story? No, I already checked Twitter. People hated that.
Hated the
Didn't
two
like
story.
that.
It was very long-winded.
It was. I'm sorry.
Is the game already on?
It comes on at 2.
2:00.
I thought it was at. I don't know why I thought it was at 1.
No. When they get to this stage, they bank all the games happen at the same time. So there were 2 at 10 and there's 2 at 2, and that'll be the going rate going forward. Do you have? Let's spin the wheel, and then I need to see the World Cup standings as well. So if we have to do a wheel, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Did we do reset yesterday? No, it was dry.
No.
It was
Yep.
dry.
But it took the one dry away that was like in the cluster.
Yeah. All right, spin that bitch.
Ooh.
Why did you say ooh?
All
Right.
right.
Dry all day.
Would you
That's
describe? Would you guys describe yourselves as patriotic? Even you, I assume yes, you're the most patriotic.
You think the woman who went to Afghanistan to fight other people for the country is patriotic?
I would assume. But I don't know. Maybe you don't like America anymore.
I love America.
I heard you were Chinese, Kate.
Well, people do say I love China, and that's my favorite one. But I fuck with America a little bit. You guys?
I'm an American.
Yeah, I'm an American.
I'm a big time American.
I do enjoy it.
Are you more American now that you're less Asian?
I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I'm all American technically.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if it. I didn't know if it was a sliding scale.
I don't find myself wildly patriotic. Like I'll watch the games, but I'm not like USA. Like I don't care. Like I hope Spain.
Yeah, I haven't
hope
watched
Spain
a
wins.
single World Cup game.
And I had to start again.
Honestly, I don't really have
Just
much
my
interest. I
children
tried to
and
watch the
my
first USA game, I think.
Well, who's your team? Who's like your big horse in this race?
England.
Oh,
Oh, you're in good shape.
Well,
Yeah, I think I'm in first or second.
I thank my lucky
But there is no first or second.
stars.
Well, there is.
Well, for this.
Well, you can only-
You can only be first or last.
You can only win if your team wins.
Because the
wanna
flag
be
still
last, yeah.
stands for freedom.
Oh wait, you don't get the. You have
You
to.
can't
Oh,
Goals don't
okay.
matter unless you're last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first doesn't matter. The goals don't matter at all. You can only. You can only.
I'm proud to be an American. Where at least I know I'm free. I'm free.
And I won't
Don't forget
the man
my
that
dad who gave that right to me.
Sounds a bit
My
culty,
bad
isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big times.
yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I the first time I heard that song, I was at like a fair, and there was like live music, and they were playing it, and I was like, this is a little weird.
It's
You
weird.
know how big the
Yeah.
cult is that you're presently around? If when he gets to the part where it says, I gladly stand up, however many people stand up, that's how big the cult is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Right before the cymbal crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
When I was in the Marines, we used to play that in the smoke pit. We would blare it. This is like the hangout spot in the middle of the barracks where we all drink on a Friday and Saturday. And we would be marching. Like to us, it was like an ironic, like, haha.
yeah.
But we would just be screaming it all night long on repeat. So that's fun. I just wanted to clarify that I do love America.
I would.
I feel like I
might-
got put in question.
I'd like to hear more about this smoke pit. You guys are at war, but
You guys take Friday and Saturday off.
still got to chill.
Friday, Saturday off. Yeah. No, this is back in the States.
Right.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
still had a smoke pit overseas, but it was just a circle of burlap sacks that you'd smoke cigarettes on, but you couldn't drink.
Okay.
But you still hung out and like shot the shit.
You not drink when you're
overseas?
overseas?
No, you're not supposed to. People
But
find
people do.
ways.
How do
Probably
they
a bad
get
idea.
alcohol? Where do they get it?
Your family members send you packages, and so like you get them to hide a bunch of nips inside cheese ball barrel or like
nice,
stuff like that. It's creative ways. Or you befriend the civilians who are like flying back and forth
Oh,
from.
it sounds a lot like prison.
A little bit.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
how I used to send my dad weed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the cheese ball barrel.
Well, not cheese balls per se, but it was socks, shoes,
Yeah.
T-shirts, stuff like
how
that.
did you go about acquiring weed?
I
feel
never
like
sent my dad weed.
okay. I feel like you
His
would.
friend Stanley did though. When I put my dad in the old folks' home, Stanley got arrested for bringing my dad weed in the old folks' home.
Oh yeah, that was recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
I remember when you
well, it was
tweeted about
before
that.
he died, but
Man, everyone needs a Stanley.
everybody
That's
does.
a good friend.
Yeah. That son of a bitch didn't even come to the funeral, but I think he was in jail for selling weed to my
Weed.
dad. in the old
Yeah.
So
He
it
was
was
probably pissed.
it was fine. Yeah, I don't know.
If you had to
This is
smuggle,
Yakagami though, isn't it?
Yeah.
yes, but you,
Big time Yakagami.
if you had to smuggle something, how would you do it? Let's picture just a small item, very small.
What am I smuggling? Let's say I'm smuggling one of these bottles of Fireball, one of these little nips.
Those are
One of these little-
what?
Can
Oh,
I
okay.
too what I'd do if I was you,
I
Brandon?
would tape it to my gooch.
Tape it to your gooch, or
Yeah.
for you, I'd the flap under your stomach, your fupa.
So
Just stick it right under there.
going right in here.
Yep.
Going right
Right
in
underneath it. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I feel like I can get it under there.
I think you get 3 nips under there.
What would you do?
I don't know. Probably.
Have you
try
guys
and
ever
sw-
had to like sneak something in somewhere?
like snacks to a movie?
I've snuck alcohol into a festival.
Yeah.
We poured it into like the plastic bags and then I put it like in here and here, but the plastic bags had like kind of sharp edges to them.
Oh yeah.
It was in San Francisco. It was a lot of walking. And so my legs were like, I had like a bloody crotch by the time
Oh.
we got from, and then
I come from
I think
SEC,
the best move is like spandex, and then you just put whatever in the
Yep.
spandex.
I come from SEC country, and Southeastern Conference girls are the best in America at smuggling drinks.
in their hair, they'll like do a
Hair,
big
yeah,
bun and
yeah,
hide it in their
everything.
hair,
They'll,
under their bras.
yeah, they'll
Yeah.
put it everywhere. But
Everywhere?
not. I don't know if
They'll put it everywhere. Those SEC girls are smuggling anywhere.
Have you guys ever heard about when people like they'll go to the fairground, like the festival grounds, like the day before, and they'll like bury
Airy stuff.
shit, and then when
Brilliant.
the festival's happening, they'll
that's just
dig
you
it
want
up.
to drink too much if you're doing that.
But
No,
why
it's
do I
expensive.
never understood why people smuggle alcohol into festivals because it's too expensive at the festival.
One, it's so
Lines.
expensive, and 2, lines. You're stuck in
Yeah,
lines.
that's true.
And when you're at a festival and maybe you're dabbling in a couple drugs, it's like a real buzzkill to have to go do that. So it's nice to have your own
How many
supply.
festivals you been to?
Couple. Yeah. Different time.
I haven't
You're
been
a
to a
fest-
good festival in a while.
I haven't done a festival. I don't know that I've ever done a great festival.
So my cousins, I have a really
Talking
good
music
group of cousins.
festivals?
Yeah, music festivals.
Okay.
I have a really good group of cousins, a ton of us, like all around the same age. And so it's like people that you know are looking out for you. You're
Right.
all out for each other. You're just there to have a good time. And it's always like just a very good.
But if you go to a concert, you're committing like 3 to 4 hours. You know you're going to sit in a little
Way
traffic.
more than that, I would
But
think.
a festival, though, I'm
It's
talking
3
about
days.
concert. Festival is a life commitment. Like you are committed to being there and being
Yeah.
in this mix. And
Have you done like the multiple days, like
did.
sleeping at the?
Outside Lands in San Francisco was 3 days long. And by the 3rd day,
Oh, I
like
couldn't-
up in
I
the
couldn't
morning, just like,
imagine. Yeah,
here we go. But the closer
I think
was
I could do.
Metallica.
I've done like Hank's been to it a few times. There's Levitate Music Festival, which is like where I'm from, like that area.
Yeah.
And it's like multiple days, but it's like obviously you don't like sleep there. But like by the 2nd day, I'm not going to the like. There's 3
Yeah.
days, and the 3rd day, it's like I don't know how people have the tolerance for just like drinking excessively and being out in the sun for like 72 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't think I could do
It's
it
drugs.
anymore.
That's
I
how they
think
have the
I'm
tolerance
yeah.
for it.
well,
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on
Molly.
to something. Yeah.
How was Metallica live? But I only asked because they're the one band that I really want to see in person, and I just got a notification last night they're coming to the Meadowlands next year in August.
They were fun, and I liked Metallica. Like grew up listening, but I wasn't a huge fan. I became like a fucking fan after I saw them live. It was awesome.
Really?
Also, ton of laser beams with that show. It was
Lasers.
great at the time. But no, they were great. Metallica is.
You being a Metallica fan, I don't know why that surprises me at all.
You are surprised?
I am surprised.
Oh, I love Metallica.
Really?
Yeah, I had a cousin growing up who was a huge Metallica guy, and that was like I'd
What's
been
your
into
number
music
one band to see live?
to see live. I've seen
They
most
were
of the band.
incredible.
My favorite
They
bands,
really
yeah.
were.
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers are my favorite band. I've seen them a bunch of
You
times.
just saw them live like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, and then the Decemberists, who are another band I love, but Metallica's right there.
I've never loved a band.
What?
I feel like it's something I missed in life. I've never
I'm
loved.
surprising because you're like a things
Outcast.
guy. You like.
I love Outkast, but I don't love Outkast like go see them live and go follow them around or go do it. Like I just
Yeah, I've actually never been to like. I've been to one concert.
who was it?
Cousin Stiz. He's like a Boston rapper. I saw him when I was in high school, and that was fun.
Oh.
But I've never gone out of my way since then to go see someone that I like.
What do you listen to, like, on Spotify?
Most of them are dead, so
I used to
Like
spend
classic music?
all
like folk music.
I used to spend all my money going to concerts from high school all the way. My dad used to have to take me into Philly and like just he would still come in too, but I'd be like, don't go near me. Like, let me be cool with my whatever. But I used to spend all my money. Incubus was my like favorite band because I had a crush on Brandon Boyd, the lead singer.
Yep.
Still do. Smoke Show. He's on TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, I miss going to concerts. I used to really.
Some people like live for that,
Yeah.
like going to concerts.
You have
Like,
an
they go to concerts,
embarrassing
like, every
concert?
week.
Have I gone to an embarrassing one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I wish I could go. I wish off the top of my head I had like my Rolodex of concerts that I've gone to.
Like the Ben Mintz of the ladies here at Barstool.
Like in
Yeah,
the
Ben Mintz
that's
goes
an
to a lot of
extreme level.
concerts.
I don't know how you see the same group like that
Like
over and over
5
and
times
over.
in like 2 nights.
Yeah.
If it was like my favorite band, I would be open to seeing them back-to-back nights because they're
Yeah.
not going to do
I
that.
think
Like,
he's seen Widespread Panic 500 times.
He went every single night. I think he went like 5 nights in a row.
Can I tell you a cool one was I used to be really into OAR in high school and college. I still like them a ton, obviously. And I had a cousin who passed away from cancer when he was my age, and he was a Villanova student, passed away from cancer, but he loved OAR. He took me to my first OAR concert. And so when he passed, me and all my cousins went to see OAR, and this was like 15 years ago now. And it was in Philly at, I forget what pier it was or whatever. And we all had these like little armbands with his name on it. And I threw it on stage, and Mark, the lead singer, picked it up and was like, this song's for Marty, Marty Mazik. And he plays this song City on Down about like, the afterlife or whatever. And of course we're all like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. So years later he comes to Barstool and I get to tell him that story. And he's like, oh my God, I remember you guys. I remember that, blah, blah, blah. And for me, that was just, because I was such a huge fan of them, that was like fucking awesome.
That's
to
pretty
get to
awesome.
tell him that, that he remembered and like, whatever. So I know that's not very yak. That wasn't very scorpion. That was like more kitten.
No. I look forward to the next time you take over the show with a story.
No, I know.
if you guys could be either a like superstar athlete
He's doing
or
the prep sheet live today.
yeah, pretty
I know.
much. If you guys could be either a superstar athlete or like a total rock star,
Rock star.
which would you be? Rock star.
We did this on the
100%.
bracket, didn't
Oh
we? Or
man.
Kind of.
Listen.
A little bit like that.
The sports person in me wants to say athlete, but superstar athlete, you still have to maintain a level of performance. Whereas a rock star, I think you can just live off your previous glory so much better than.
I'm thinking like a
I'm
misogynist here for a
going-
second.
Oh, I'm going superstar. I'm going rock star 1,000%.
Because here's why. I'm sorry. I'm thinking groupies, okay? I'm picturing myself as a male rock star, which ladies, I'm sorry. I know
Sure.
there's ladies out there. The puss.
Right.
Sports puss, I feel like is like
I think sports
very
pussy's better.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I would
very
say sports
buttoned
puss is
up. It's
better.
very buttoned up. It's very missionary. Rockstar puss is like what we're
We're
upside
tearing up the
down.
hotel room.
We're doing a flying 69.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? I feel like that's more fun.
I don't know if you got, but if you have to do flying 69 every night, I feel like that would just be a lot of pressure.
It's true.
I don't know if I have the thighs for that. I just.
Gross.
Yeah. No. But sports guys, you get like 4 months off a year. Rock stars,
I mean, you don't
Rock
have to
stars get
do
however much-
anything. Yeah, you can take
touring
a year
was-
off.
I think
Didn't
touring
Kurt
would suck.
Cobain take like a year off because he wanted to just go shoot heroin?
Yeah, but then he killed himself.
That was years after.
But,
He released his first album, like exploded, and then went on tour, and then was like, "I'm done for."
yeah,
like,
but
a
he
year.
released his first album in '91. He died in '94. He didn't have much time in between,
He got to live out his dream of laying in bed and shooting heroin for a
and
year.
then killing himself.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. That was like his goal.
I don't.
Not the killing himself part.
So me
He
and
also
my
didn't kill
cousins, a
himself.
bunch of my cousins died, and we went to his concert, and we threw our armbands up
How
there,
many-
and Kurt Cobain
How many
said,
of your cousins.
I'm just kidding. It's a really moving moment for me.
The thing, the rock star thing, I think is better because like you can release like one good album, like really good album,
Yeah.
and then people will always be like, "That guy was amazing."
Yeah.
Like the best athletes in the world, like LeBron, he's just getting dragged constantly.
Right. And he's had 19 years of greatness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and no one cares. They all they care about is, and like Tom Brady too. It's like no one gives a fuck about the Super Bowls. They care about right now.
The second they retire, they're going to be
They'll get their flowers
worshipped
again.
forever.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, like I think like college athletes get more like flack online than like major musicians do.
I would
for
agree
putting
with
out
that.
like a
Yeah.
shitty album.
You really only get
Yeah.
flack online if you're a musician if you say something controversial.
Yeah.
But even then, like, you can fuck up and, like, again, ladies, I'm sorry, but, like, Blurred Lines is a great song, man. It gets asses moving a
Why do you
little.
keep apologizing to the ladies?
Because I'm just saying, like, it's fucked up, but, like, a good song is a good song. And, like,
I was
I feel
thinking
like-
about this the other day because I was listening to Blue Cantrell "Hit 'Em Up Style," a song that
Oh,
I very much
yeah.
like.
I heard that the other day too. And
hey, lady.
Great song. It's a great song.
Fuck wild.
Yeah, but I was thinking about her present day because that song was 20
Yeah.
years ago. Is she performing that for like a couple sad people
I
that
think
like?
she probably is.
Yeah.
But like she has other songs, so she's not just doing one song and it's that. She's playing
But
4 or 5 songs that nobody knows, nobody gives a shit about.
they're all sitting there waiting for Hit 'Em Up Style.
Yeah.
But is that a good thing?
I'd probably not.
No, it's probably miserable.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
be
That's
miserable.
what I would think.
I was at when I went to that one music festival. The one of like the big band that everyone there goes to see. They played like a new song, and everyone just started leaving. Like they ended the
Oh,
show
yeah.
with like a new song, and everyone just left. It was like no one wants to
remember-
hear this shit.
Pearl Jam did I forget, it was like their last series of concerts at a stadium they were getting rid of or something in Philly, and they did one night where they just did deep cuts, and they said fans were like booing, be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is that?" Like, you talk about like as a comedian, after you've been doing the same joke for a while, and like that's only for like how many months or a year?
Yeah.
Like, don't you feel like, oh, I hate doing this now? Like,
Yeah, I got to a point. I'm at a good point right now where I actually like doing my current like long set. But like when I was I think I was in Atlanta, and I'd been doing, there was like 20 minutes of jokes that I'd been doing for like over a year, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself if I ever have to tell these
Yeah.
jokes again, because I was also just like, they aren't funny
and
either.
it has to be hard to like make them sound fresh. to
Yeah, that's
people
the
when
thing.
It's not to you.
And it's people like you can do a new joke, and it always does better because you can tell that like you're more like into it and like
Yeah.
enthusiastic about it.
Do you think you're desensitized to the reaction of the audience when they're hearing it for the first time? You're saying it for the 350th time. You just
Yeah.
don't see that you don't see the reaction the same.
Probably that, and I also think you're less energetic about like the joke.
But then why would you pick Rockstar? Because it's the exact same thing. Like Blue
But, like-
Cantrell's.
It's also, but I mean, like, depends on how much like you can be a successful rock star and not have to like
think-
do all that.
I think telling jokes probably feels more repetitive than singing a song. I don't know.
'Cause there's certain songs I've been singing my whole life, and I never get sick of them.
I
know?
think they just have more
Hey,
replay.
you're
more
a crazy
replayability.
bitch, but you fucks.
You every time you go out, do you add like one, or you'll like go 10 shows and then add something and do? I don't know how that works.
Well, it's like you go up in New York and you try new stuff sometimes, and then like if that works in New York, I'll go when I headline. I'll go do that joke.
Yeah.
So like when I'm in New Brunswick, New Jersey this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Are you
I'll be
rah-rah?
doing-
oh,
I have a new joke that I'm gonna do that's been working very well.
Ooh.
I'm
nice.
adding that to the.
Where can people get tickets for that?
You need TJ to introduce you in Rutgers.
Yes, I do. I'm pumped to do that because it's gonna be nice that I don't have to like stay in a hotel. I'm just gonna come back to New York.
He's a Rutgers fan, Hall of Famer. You know.
I know. I've heard.
He's the only Hall of Famer in here, right?
No.
You're a Hall of Famer.
You know what? That's really all I want to accomplish in my life. If I accomplish nothing else, whether it's money, whether it's fame, whether it's whatever, I just want to be in some Hall of Fame somewhere. It's all. I
That's
think
a pretty big goal, though. Don't
I
you
think the
think?
only Hall of Fame I'm ever going to be able to make is the wall of plaques in the West Point City Hall in West Point, Mississippi.
That's
have a
pretty
Hall of
cool.
That's
Fame.
something.
Your
I want to
hometown.
make that, but I don't live there now, so I don't know if I'm eligible.
I think you probably just go ask and they put you up.
Yeah.
What about like your
their,
high school Hall of Fame or something?
I don't know that my high school, and plus I bleached my hair for my senior picture, so you can't even see me. If you walk through the halls of my high school, you and looking for me, you won't see me because I bleached my hair.
So
for my
pale.
Yeah,
Just
I
one.
showed you that picture once,
Okay.
didn't I? You tweeted it out
Probably.
of me bleaching my hair for my senior picture.
Oh.
It was.
What did you think about the you and Ben Mintz hair swap I requested that got
Oh, that was.
I
ton
didn't
of
see
different-
the hair swap. I saw the face swap.
Well, there was a face swap
face
and then there
swap's
was a hair swap.
disturbing.
Yes.
I never saw the hair swap.
TJ, could you pull that
The
one
hair
up?
swap to me, because Ben Mintz is just my hairstyle from like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't think it's gonna change. Now my current hair on him would probably look interesting.
I tweeted it Saturday or Thursday.
Our hair swap's just
Thursday night, and then in the replies there are a lot of very good ones, very interesting. You look like two completely different people.
really, huh?
Ben Mintz looks swaggy as fuck.
He really
Yes.
does. He really does.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't even see the hair swap. See
This was the face.
that's a disturbing looking.
That is,
individual.
yeah.
That's the
But
face
okay,
swap.
wait. This might be mean
This
to
is-
say,
Yeah.
but was the face in the picture altered? Like, why does it look stretched?
Because I have a much longer face than him.
Longer face.
Yeah. He looks like Stingray.
Oh my God, he does.
That one looks like just a normal person that you would see.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
There was one a little bit down, I think, that like is actually a perfect hair swap, and Ben looks fucking.
I did like old us.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got that one. There's a one where I got white hair.
This one.
Okay, let me see this
Shit.
one.
Wait, he
Ben
looks
looks
exactly
fucking
like Tim
super
Dillon.
cool.
It looks like who?
Tim Dillon. Oh, never mind. No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah. When I saw that one, I was like, "That's a guy who would absolutely turn me down at the high school dance."
I mean, that's just
Damn.
my swap. There is just it's me if my
just
hair's
you,
not done.
yeah.
I liked old man Brandon because it is the future.
And it's very. I trim my beard after that.
Yeah.
Get rid of a little of the white, but
Yeah.
it's something. And he looks like on the old man one. He looks like Greg the Hammer Valentine,
Oh, he does.
old professional
Was
wrestler.
it? Why do I know this? Did Greg the Hammer Valentine did he like fuck a bunch of people's wives or something like that?
You're thinking
No.
of Pat
I
Burrell.
have no idea.
No, old wrestler.
Mm.
Sounds like
Why do I know that? I
something
think maybe I saw it on like
I
Beyond the
don't
Mat or
think
something
Greg
like that.
there's Greg the Hammer Valentine on the left.
Greg the Hammer Valentine and Ric Flair were
Holy
friends, right?
shit. Brandon, if you looks like that, that would be fucking
It would be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
That would be super cool.
You came back to Barstool in like 40 years.
I
and
have
that's
a-
what you looked like.
I have an uncle, my brother's, my sister, my mom's brother. I look just like him.
Just like
there.
that?
That's what he
That's what he looks like?
I
That's
could
my
see you
Uncle Doug,
two
yeah.
having like a bass fishing show. I could
Oh,
see
yeah.
those two guys
Oh,
on a
God.
boat.
Do you think you're gonna have like that hair when you're older? Like, are you gonna bald?
Well,
or-
I'll never grow it out, but no, I don't think I'll ever go bald. But
That's nice.
I
will.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will have white hair and a white beard if I have. You think you'll go bald?
I don't think I'll. I don't know. Like maybe.
You have a thick.
Yeah, you have
mane
a
of
thick head of
hair.
hair.
He's
I don't
21
think you're
years
going
old.
bald.
Yeah, but I kind of have like a receding hairline.
Oh, you hiding it a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see when I shaved my head? My hairline's like back here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can't even picture
And I
you with
was
a
like,
shaved head.
it made me like real.
You had that picture up earlier.
Because I had no
No,
idea.
I did. I missed it.
Oh yeah, you
somehow.
weren't in here yet.
Maybe a day or two after he asked for a raise and got flamed by
Yeah.
Dave.
I actually I didn't realize that was. In
Oh,
that it doesn't.
Oh no.
It doesn't look that
No,
bad.
it doesn't look
Oh,
bad
that
there.
doesn't look bad. You have a
bad.
widow's peak.
Oh yeah, but
I wish you'd worn your hair like that for a day or two.
Yeah, that would have
I
been good.
know. It was crazy. People thought I shaved my head just for that.
Did the old man hairstyles where it's bald here and then you have two strips of hair? Did that just go out? I feel like they don't do that anymore.
Larry David still has it, I think.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Huh.
I feel like women shamed guys enough to finally stop that. I think we finally.
Just
either-
to shave it all.
yeah, just
go.
shave
Gotta
it
just
all.
shave it all.
Just shave it
Yeah.
all. Guys are so hesitant to shave
Just
it
holding
all. It
on to
looks
like
good.
a couple.
There was a
pieces of
guy.
hair.
There's a guy
Yeah.
in Guess Who has a very strong one of those.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Herman?
Probably.
I think it's Herman.
Yep. He looks kind of like Kevin Malone from The Office, but bald with two strands of hair going over. Maybe
Oh, I was
not.
thinking of the red-haired guy.
Mm.
What was Kevin? Is he bald in real life? I forget.
No, not
No,
really.
I don't think so.
Brian Bumgarner is not?
No, he's
I don't
been
think
here.
so.
No,
He came on the yak for
he's
the
got
Super
a
Bowl.
decent amount of hair. He's
Yes,
not as
Herman.
bald as Kevin was.
Win.
Who is that right there?
The red-haired guy is Herman. That's what I'm thinking of.
All right. I don't know what Guess Who is, I guess.
Yeah,
What?
neither do I.
What is Guess Who?
You
Oh, it's a band. What's Guess Who?
Game?
Who is a band?
Oh, is that the one with like you put the?
Oh, I think the Guess Who's a band too.
What is it? What is it?
I forget the rules to
It's
guess
like
this.
a.
Wait, no,
it's
now I
like
do
a.
know it
It's
now.
like a questions game. You have
Yeah,
two
yeah.
two
Oh, I
people.
thought you were talking about like a show or a cartoon or
No,
something.
it's a board game, and you ask like, "Oh, is your person a man or a woman?" And if they say
Oh,
no, then
that's
you
right.
swap down all the other ones.
Yep. Mhm.
Well, we should have definitely played Guess Who today.
It's a game of elimination.
Yes.
We could put yak people over the pictures and really do Guess Who that way.
We can eliminate you immediately just by saying, "Is it a man?" And
But you wouldn't want to ask that because if you eliminate Kate, then you're only knocking out one person.
oh, the goal
Right.
is to knock out as many as
Many
you can?
people as
Yeah,
you
so you can
yeah.
narrow your selections down to just one, and you'd be like, "Oh, it is Herman."
Right.
I didn't know that you were such a preeminent Guess Who expert.
I mean, I played it before. I can't believe you've never heard of it. It was like
I
it was
haven't
your
played that
time.
game. I think I played that game like once.
I don't think I ever played that game. I grew up an only child. I never had like board game nights or anything with my family. I never played board games very much.
Telling.
Telling about what?
Wow, only 20 seconds till the U.S. plays Iran. I do feel like
we actually have to get out of here at 2:00 too.
yeah,
Nope.
I-
HelloFresh.
Give me more ads.
Manscaped.
oh,
Let me tell you something about Manscaped. It's never too early to play holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about gifts. Do your little drummer boy a favor and use the Lawnmower 4.0 to avoid another silent night in the bedroom. Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. Look nice when you get naughty and get free shipping and 20% off by going to manscaped.com/yak. Their Platinum Package 4.0 is the one-stop shop for the man who deserves it all. It has everything needed to help you deck the halls from face to balls. Just in time for mistletoe season, their Platinum Package includes the Lawnmower 4.0 waterproof electric trimmer, Weed Whacker ear, nose, and hair trimmer, the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, the Body Wash Aloe Infused Hydration, their deodorant, which is aluminum-free, their Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Ball Spray, and Magic Matte Disposable Shaving Mats. For the perfect stocking stuffer, add in the brand new Body Buffer, an incredible scrubber that makes exfoliating easy and a lot cleaner than that old loofah. Get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/yak. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com/yak. Manscaped, get your jingle balls ready for the holidays. And after you do that with Manscaped, you got to eat. Right, Kate?
and boy, let me tell you what, the big dogs do eat.
We don't have HelloFresh today. It's just
Thought we
two.
did.
No, it's just 2.
DJ said HelloFresh.
Is it
And I
HelloFresh?
said, just kidding. I meant Manscaped.
Oh.
So we have met all of
Listen.
our statistical or our contractual obligations.
Correct.
Let's hope our goalie has a lot of shaves today
Why would he need shaves?
because he uses Manscaped.
He wants. Oh, saves. You're saying.
The whole time you were doing that read, I was thinking about you as the old Brandon Santa-looking guy. And just,
Yeah.
Your nutsack must be a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Gonna have a productive shower later.
Not today, no.
All right, I think we can get out of here. Go America.
Yeah, USA.
USA. USA. Do you want to sing us out, Kate?
If tomorrow all
right, that's
the
the
things were gone, I worked for all my life. This is like the third show I've done this on, and I had to start again. Can't do 2 songs at once.
Bye, sorry.